Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about an important topic, and our topic for discussion is an acid. In the course of the lesson, we will discuss the definition of an acid. And again, we will also talk about the physical properties of an acid. In fact, we'll talk about 3 physical properties of an acid. And then lastly, we will also talk about the sources of an acid, the 2 main sources of an acid. Now, when we talk of an acid, generally it comes from the Latin word acidus, which simply means sour. So when we say an acid, it is derived from the Latin word acidus, meaning sour. Sour. So meaning when you taste anything which has a sour taste, it simply means it contains an acid. It contains an acid. Now there are several definitions that are given by scientists, and in this lesson we will look at that of Arrhenius, the definition of Arrhenius. Now according to Arrhenius, he defined an acid as any substance whose aqueous solution produces hydrogen ion. Any substance whose aqueous solution produces hydrogen ion is an acid, according to Arrhenius. So in the solution, when hydrogen ion is produced, then it is referred to as an acid, or that solution can be termed as containing an acid. So in that example, we can say HCl, hydrochloric acid, which is an acid, when it is dissolved in water, that is aqueous, a solution which contains water, you say aqueous solution, produces hydrogen ion, or it gives a proton, it donates the proton, hydrogen ion. That is aqueous, meaning it is in a solution form. And then chlorine ion. Chlorine accepts the hydrogen ion which is produced. So this is Arrhenius' definition of an acid. Now let's talk about the physical properties of an acid. Now the 3 physical properties of an acid are: 1. An acid tastes sour. That is one physical characteristic that you can use to identify a solution which is an acid. It tastes sour, or anything when you taste and then it has a sour taste, you contain an acid. Again, when an acid gives a pH which is less than 7, then we say it's an acid. Or when a solution has a pH which is less than 7, then we say that solution contains an acid. It's a pH less than 7. And then lastly, an acid turns blue litmus paper red. When a strip of litmus paper which has a color blue is dipped into an acidic solution, then it turns red, and that solution is an acid. So these are the examples of the physical properties of an acid. We also have chemical properties, but we will not talk of the chemical properties today. Good. Now, we are done with the properties of an acid. Let us now talk about the sources of an acid. Now, the source of an acid can be grouped into two: organic acid and the inorganic acid. Now, when we talk of organic acid, we are referring to an acid from plants and animal, either from plants or an animal. Now, what are some of the examples of an organic acid? We have what we call palmitic acid, which is gotten from palm oil. And then we also have citric acid, which is also gotten from lemon, or sometimes from orange, or from lime, or sometimes from grape when they are unripe. So citric acid. And then we can also get lactic acid from organic acid. Lactic acid. And this lactic acid is gotten from sour milk, which is sour. Now, these are some of the examples of organic acid. Now, we also have the inorganic acid source. Now, typical examples of inorganic acid or acid from minerals are hydrochloric acid or HCl. And this type of an acid is gotten from the stomach. When you have the gastric juice, have this acid there. And then also from sodium chloride. That is not all. We also have what we call triazole carbonate for acid. And this type of acid is also gotten from soft drinks. Soft drinks. Or sometimes fizzy drinks. So we have been able to discuss the definition of an acid, the physical properties of an acid, and we have now also discussed the sources of an acid. And I believe you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you.